Welcome to Smart Dollar Mindset, the place where smart money habits meet long-term wealth. If you've ever felt like you're working hard but never getting ahead, constantly juggling bills, and dreading payday just to stay afloat, this episode is for you. Today, we're going deep into a topic that affects millions of people: how to escape the paycheck to paycheck trap once and for all. This isn't about cutting out your favorite coffee or extreme minimalism. This is about real strategy, mindset shifts, and practical actions you can start applying today. Let's break the cycle. Chapter 1: Understanding the paycheck to paycheck cycle. Before we can escape the trap, we need to understand how it works. Most people live in a reactive financial state. Their paycheck hits their account, and within days, it's gone. Rent, car payments, groceries, subscriptions, debt, entertainment, all of it adds up. By the time the next paycheck arrives, they're already behind again. There's no breathing room, no safety net, and no plan for growth. It feels like a treadmill where you're running fast but going nowhere. This cycle isn't just about income. It affects people making $30,000 a year and those making six figures. The difference? Spending patterns, mindset, and structure. Let's walk through a real-life example. Jasmine is a 29-year-old marketing manager making $78,000 a year. She has a new car, a one-bedroom apartment, student loans, and a few subscriptions. Even with a good salary, she ends each month with less than $200 in her account. When unexpected expenses hit, like a car repair or a friend's wedding gift, she puts it on her credit card. Over time, the debt builds up, and she starts losing sleep over money. She's not reckless. She's just stuck. The paycheck to paycheck trap doesn't discriminate. And escaping it requires strategy, not just hope. Chapter 2, Step 1, Face the numbers honestly. The first step to escape the trap is brutally honest self-assessment. You need to know exactly where your money is going. Not where you think it's going. Not where you wish it were going. But where it's actually flowing each month. Track every expense for 30 days. Use budgeting tools like YNAB, Mint, or even a simple spreadsheet. Write down your fixed costs, rent, utilities, insurance, and your variable expenses, groceries, dining, shopping, entertainment. You might be surprised at what you see. Carlos, a teacher in Texas, thought he was spending about $150 a month on restaurants. After tracking for 30 days, he realized he was spending closer to $600. That's $7,200 a year, enough to fund a Roth IRA, build an emergency fund, or pay down a chunk of debt. Data gives you control. You cannot change what you don't measure. Chapter 3, Step 2, Create a zero-based budget. Once you've tracked your spending, it's time to give every dollar a job. This is the foundation of what's called a zero-based budget. It doesn't mean you spend everything. It means every dollar is assigned a purpose, whether that's bills, savings, debt payoff, or fun. When your income minus expenses equals zero, you're fully in control. Let's say your monthly income is $4,000. Here's a basic zero-based example. Rent, $1,200. Car payment, $400. Groceries, $400. Utilities, $200. Debt repayment, $300. Savings, $500. Investing, $300. Guilt-free spending, $300. Miscellaneous, $400. Every dollar has a name. And that brings peace. This method works whether you're making $2,000 a month or $10,000. It puts you back in the driver's seat. Chapter 4, Step 3, Build a mini emergency fund. Most people stay stuck in the paycheck to paycheck cycle because they have no buffer. One unexpected bill, car repairs, medical copay, appliance breakdown, and it derails their month. Your first goal should be a mini emergency fund of at least $1,000. It's not your full safety net, but it's enough to protect you from reaching for the credit card every time life happens. And life will happen. How do you build it? Sell unused stuff. Old phones, electronics, clothes, and furniture can turn into cash quickly. Pick up a side hustle. Food delivery, tutoring, freelancing, and remote gigs can bring in an extra $200, $500 fast. Pause subscriptions, streaming, gym memberships, and premium services can add up fast. Trim the fat. Stop eating out for 1 month. It's not forever, just a reset to hit your goal. Once you have that cushion, you'll feel lighter. Less anxious. More in control. Chapter 5, Step 4, Crush high interest debt aggressively. Debt is one of the biggest paycheck killers. Interest payments are invisible thieves. You work hard, and instead of building wealth, your money goes to credit card companies and loan servicers. Start with your smallest debt, debt snowball method, or the highest interest rate, debt avalanche method. Pick one, stay consistent, and attack it like your future depends on it, because it does. Daniel, a nurse making $65,000 a year, had $14,000 in credit card debt at 21% interest. By making minimum payments, he would take over a decade to pay it off. Instead, he lived lean, cut his expenses, and paid it off in 16 months. That freed up over $400 per month, money that now goes to his brokerage account and emergency fund. Debt freedom is income freedom. And income freedom is the key to escaping the trap. Chapter 6, Step 5, Increase your income strategically. You can only cut so much. Eventually, you need to grow your income. But this doesn't mean working 100-hour weeks or sacrificing your health. It means being intentional. Ask for a raise, document your wins, show your value, and have the conversation. Switch jobs. The fastest raises often come from switching roles or companies. Monetize your skills, freelance, consult, teach online, or start a service-based side hustle. Upskill, learn a high-demand skill that commands more money: coding, design, project management, digital marketing. Alicia, a 34-year-old HR assistant, started a side hustle helping small businesses with resumes and LinkedIn optimization. Within 6 months, she was earning an extra $1,200 a month, enough to pay off debt and build savings at the same time. Growing your income changes your ceiling and your timeline to freedom. Chapter 7, Step 6, Automate saving and investing. Once you've cleared space in your budget, automate your progress. Direct deposit a percentage of your paycheck into savings. Auto transfer to your Roth IRA or brokerage account on payday. Set rules like, if I get a bonus, 70% goes to investing, 30% to enjoy. Use roundup apps that invest your spare change passively. When it's automated, it becomes invisible. And invisible wealth is powerful wealth. You don't need to be a stock-picking genius. You need consistency. Low-cost index funds, dollar-cost averaging, and time in the market beat most strategies. Chapter 8, Step 7, Design a guilt-free spending plan. Budgeting isn't about restriction, it's about permission. When you allocate money for fun, you avoid impulse spending and guilt. If you give yourself $200 for dining or hobbies, enjoy it. Guilt-free. No shame. No second-guessing. This approach makes your plan sustainable. Deprivation leads to burnout. Balance leads to breakthrough. Kevin and Sarah, a couple in Seattle, allocate $250 each month as fun money. It doesn't roll over, and they use it however they want, without judgment. It helped them stay on track with their debt plan, avoid arguments, and actually enjoy the process. The goal is not just to survive, but to thrive. Chapter 9, Build systems. Not just goals. Goals are great, but systems win. A goal is saving $10,000. A system is auto-saving $500 every month. A goal is becoming debt-free. A system is making $300 extra payments automatically. Build systems that work even when you're tired, busy, or distracted. Systems are your safety net for consistency. If you want to escape the paycheck to paycheck trap for good, make your future automatic. Final thoughts. Escaping the paycheck to paycheck trap isn't about luck. It's about mindset, discipline, structure, and strategy. It starts with clarity, knowing where you are financially. Then comes action, budgeting, saving, killing debt, growing income, and automating habits. It continues with mindset, believing that your financial story can change. That your past doesn't define your future. That wealth isn't reserved for the few. It's available to anyone willing to take responsibility and do the work. Yes, it might take time. Yes, there will be sacrifices. But the freedom on the other side is worth it. No more fear of overdrafts. No more stress about unexpected bills. No more counting down to payday with anxiety. Imagine having margin. Imagine building wealth. Imagine having options, taking a break, traveling, starting a business, helping others, because your money finally works for you. That's what we're building here at Smart Dollar Mindset. If this video helped you, don't just keep it to yourself. Share it with someone who needs it. Like, subscribe, and drop a comment below on which step you're starting with. You deserve financial peace. And it starts now.